The most important angel moment in the past few years at Casa Dobas Congregational has been about having Pastor Michael and Pastor John here as our permanent ministers. We are blessed, and I'm so grateful. I have a lot of angel moments from the foundation of this church that I would like to share with you. On August 9th, 1958, Bart Marshall and I were married in the First Congregational Church on 2nd Avenue and 3rd Street, down by the University of Arizona. The church was packed with standing room only to witness the minister perform the wedding ceremony of his daughter. After the wedding, First Congregational Church, First Congregational Church was torn down, and a brand new facility was built. My dad, Reverend George, your founding minister, thought that the college area would not grow, so my dad and my mother took the call to start the new church in the northwest side of Tucson. We have First Congregational Church's stained glass window in our narthex, or lobby, as First Congregational Church of Tucson is no more, and Casa Dobas is a vibrant church community. I was here when Mom and Dad moved into the Nordale and Nanini house with many bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. Mother would clean all 7 bathrooms before church. There was Sunday school in the Nordale side of the house and church in the Nanini side, in a large living room with a bar at the end that served as our altar, a fireplace on the side, and the other side was a gallery kitchen with a copper hood. If you would like to see that copper hood, it is in our church kitchen now. Coffee hour was always on the patio and potlucks around the pool. Soon Casa Dobas congregation had outgrown their bedrooms, and we needed a sanctuary and fellowship hall and offices. My husband, head of the building committee, and Howard Franks were working one weekend to help clean. They were both on backhoes and they broke a water main. They had a good laugh and decided that they liked each other so well they might start a business together. That business partnership lasts for 30 years. I was here when the garage was a kindergarten school and the pool was big and beautiful and the guest house was where my brother lived. And it all had to go. And on October 10th, 1968, the new sanctuary was dedicated by all, except it had to be postponed, as our 6-year-old daughter died of a brain aneurysm the day before. And I was here with my 3 children when DeGrazia painted the mural in memory of our daughter. We were sitting in the second pew back there where Lynn is. DeGrazia would not paint the mural if we were not there. So when you leave today, check the arm of the pew where you're sitting and see some of the members before you that shared their time and talents and money with this church. Music has always been a special part of our church community, and we had fabulous directors. Now we have the 3 Ds, I call them, Daryl, Diane, and David, to provide moments for us. I was blessed to direct the cherub choir of 20 little ones, and when they grew, I got to direct the high school choir. Many angel moments. Then the bells were added. Joe and Marie Beal gave our church the bells for our bell choir. That bell choir of about 25 young persons traveled the U.S., performing in churches and conventions during the summer. Many angel moments there. But I was here when we received the news that the Beal granddaughter, Amy, was murdered in South Africa on her last day there to abolish apartheid. And I was here when those that murdered her, 3 young black South Africans, got out of prison. The Beals were in South Africa to meet them, not to forget Amy, but to forgive them as they blamed the system, and to give those 3 young men money to start their own business. That was many angel moments. And I was here when Orphamation started the library. No paperbacks, please. And I was here when Bill and Orphamation gave their property on Thornydale and Hardy to become Tucson Bird Alliance Mason Center. Check it out when you're driving down Thornydale. And I was here when the church voted to join UCC, and I was here when they voted to become open and affirming. Those were a lot of angel moments. My dad died of Alzheimer's. Dad was the most loving, kind, gentleman man and your founding minister. He died in a nursing home 6 years after we had to put him there. When Dad couldn't remember a thing, he could always remember the Lord's Prayer. And when members died and wanted Reverend George, my mother and I would take him to the funeral home where he would say the Lord's Prayer over their ashes. And then I was here for Mother's memorial service when Casadoba's congregational dance, modern dance group danced to the Lord's Prayer. My granddaughter and Mom's great-granddaughter was part of that group. Many moments. I've been here when the church has gone through many changes, some good and some not so good. But when we saw need, we would try to answer. We helped start ICS and Tion, helped at Keeling, Habitat, Feeding Many. We have such a firm foundation of memberships that felt so at home at our church community as we welcome them no matter where they are on their journey. My wish is that is in 2050, when you're having a grand celebration for John and Michael as they retire, okay? You will also have a moment for all of those here now to share their memories or angel moments of what made this church for them, the welcoming church for all, where God is real. Thank you.